online because there are so many students especially who belongs to rural area, right? They do not have any speaking partner, so I try to provide them one-on-one session so they can improve their communication. What is the difference between MBA students and who are selling at local shop?
Yeah, there is so much difference according to me because
Apart from Tamil, do you speak Hindi language?
I know a little bit.
Little
I
bit,
have
okay.
learned.
Nowadays, I'm learning this language. I want to be a good speaker. If I am a good speaker, then I can join any school. That is a good. And
Are you being consistent nowadays?
Actually, really, I'm not consistent.
Okay. So, ma'am, we are meeting for very first time, am I right?
Right.
So, may I know your introduction? Can you introduce yourself?
Okay. Okay, why not? Sure. So, yeah, my name is Sangeeta. I'm from Chhattisgarh. If I talk about my qualification, I had done post graduation. And welcome to my hobbies. My hobbies are listening to music, reading, cooking. I do job. Apart from that, I'm learning English. That's all about me from my.
Okay,
Thank
okay.
you.
Where are you working right now? May I know?
This is your private office, courier office.
How long have you been working there?
It's been 7 years.
7 years. Okay, okay. So this side, my name is JD. I'm from Maharashtra. I completed my 12th education, okay, and then I dropped out of my college. Like it has been many years. Currently, I'm working as a spoken English teacher. Especially, I teach the students online because there are so many students, especially who belongs to rural area, right? They do not have any speaking partner, so I try to provide them one-on-one session so they can improve their communication. Because you know very well what happened in the school or in the English classes, there are 30 students more than that, so they are not able to get that proper time to talk to, right, individually. So I provide them individual session.
Okay, good. Like to hear that.
Okay. So, ma'am, okay. So, how long have you been learning the language? Because you sound very
1 year back.
great now. Okay.
1 year back. But
You
my
sound
speaking journey, it's been 6 months.
6 months. Okay. Okay. And what are the activities? And what are the methods are you using, implementing in your learning?
Hmm. Okay, I will tell you. Please, all ears. Uh, Actually, now that time I was nothing. I was zero, and I didn't have any partner. Then, first of all, I believed in myself, and that time I was not able to speak English. Then I believed in myself, and then I thought I should speak English with myself. Then I used to make video in front of my mobile camera. I used to take
Okay.
conversation, and I used to read and watch English content. So in this how I learned this language.
Okay. So, in your opinion, what would be the difficult part of English? Means which part do you feel more difficult?
Grammar part,
Grammar part.
all
Okay.
grammar part. Yes,
Okay. Now,
yes.
what do you love? Like, do you love to talk to people, or reading book, or listening songs, or listening English content? What do you enjoy most?
So I love to talk people.
Talk to people. Okay. So yeah,
Uh,
that's good. Yeah. It has been
uh,
like 4 years. Okay, I have been learning the language. It has been a long journey. Okay, when I started at that time, I didn't have any speaking partner, but fortunately, I have a group. Okay, and right now I have many people to talk to. So 4 5 hours I speak to my students. So I think that's enough for me because I have students right now. That's. So do you have any question, ma'am? Do you want to ask me any question?
yeah, yeah. Okay, I have a question for you.
Sure.
So how long have you been teaching the children
It has
online?
only approximately 2 months, something like that. Recently, I've started. Okay. Actually, I was
Hmm.
working in a company. That company unfortunately shut down because it was a contractual based company, right? So, the condition of the company. Then I decided
Hmm.
why shouldn't I try to teach the students? Okay. Then I started to upload my number on my YouTube channel. Then I started to get goal, slowly, slowly. Now I have I think a handful students and I'm teaching them.
How many students do you have right now?
I have I have 7 students at this point. And yeah, I can manage it. It's just kind of pocket money. Actually, I want to get experience, right? It is kind of
Hmm.
that
Hmm.
experience period, right? Like you have to teach yourself so many things because teaching is something else and learning English is both are different things, right?
Yeah, both are different. Yes.
Both are different things, so you have to learn so many things. Because you see, you're going to get like different students, right? Some of the students going to have better understanding, some of the students are going to have very less understanding. So you should know how to teach them, how to make them understand. It is your responsibility as a teacher.
Oh,
Am I right? Okay, that could
yes,
be
yes.
challenging part. Could that would be very challenging part. And but yeah, students are very respectful. I have seen whoever the language, whoever the learning the language, most majority of them are very respectful, right?
Oh,
That I
right, I think. Oh. So, which field do you like?
hmm?
Are you like teaching part or are you like speaking part? Which part do you like?
I honestly I like to talk to stranger special because whenever you talk to stranger you're going to learn so many things from them, right? Right now I'm talking to you, so I'm going to learn from you, right? Like your confidence, your job experience, or sometimes like people share their experience about their life, like how do they handle the situation? Okay, something unique you're going to learn. Okay, suppose if
Mm,
you're talking to only 10 people, and on the other
mm,
hand your brother or sister talk to like 1,000 people, so definitely we were talking to more people going to get
mm.
better experience, right? So it
Yes,
is up
yes.
to how much experience are you accumulating, right? That much good, that I believe.
Mm, yes.
And how is the weather in your area, by the way?
Weather I can't tolerate.
It's
Very scorching I can't tolerate because now I'm feeling very hot and that time I was taking nap after taking lunch. I was taking nap. Then I was busy morning time.
okay.
Uh, 11 to till 2:30. I was very quite busy. Then I thought that I should take my lunch. Then after that, I was taking leave. Then I thought that today I didn't take any conversation, so I should take conversation. So
how,
I'm
how many
taking
hours, yeah? How many hours do you work there
10
in a
to
day?
10:30, 10:30 to 8 p.m.
Okay, do you really enjoy your work?
Yes, yes, I'm
uh,
enjoying my work.
so are
Because
you
I
going to
live alone here now. I live alone here. I'm managing and I'm doing each and everything. I'm managing each and everything. So I get time. So I'm killing two birds with one stone. While working, I'm having conversation. I'm doing practice here.
yeah, environment is extremely important. I have students, they do not have an environment, right? Like where they work, they are
Mhm.
people are speaking in their mother tongue, so it could be very difficult to improve that. So they'll hardly getting one
Oh,
hours in a day. So you are getting environment, that's extremely good. It is your privilege. Very less people get
yes.
such a privilege, that I have seen. So ma'am, I want to ask you, like, how do you handle the stress? Because stress is very common, right, in our life. Suppose something
Oh,
happened in your family, something happened in your family, because quarrel is very common thing, right? We're fighting with your sibling or fighting. It is a part of our life. It is a natural thing. So how do you
yes, yes.
handle the stress? How do you calm down?
Earlier, na, I used to fight every day with my mother, my father, with my brother and sister.
Okay.
Then I realized that no, there is no need to fight with the neighbors, with my cousin, my brother, sister, parents. This is not good. And nowadays, I'm thinking that I realize that no, I should be calm and I will not fight to people with my colleagues, with my relatives, with my neighbors. This is not good for me, and I will handle very calm and I want to actually na, I want to live
Hello.
calm and peaceful mind. So that's why I'm not fighting. And yes, whatever I have a problem, so I want to solve my problem. So
In the park, so I will move if you don't mind.
Yeah, absolutely. You can move and how much you want, because I think you're having stable network over there, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, if your network is stable, then you don't have to worry about it. Anything. Then if
yeah, yeah.
there will be any fluctuation in
Yeah, yeah.
the net.
Here there will be no network issue because I am in a network zone.
Okay. Yeah, bro, this is our first conversation, am I right?
Yeah,
All right. Okay. Good to know that you are so excited to talk to strangers. We both are strangers to each other, am I right?
yeah, right.
Right. Okay. So, bro, could you walk me through introduction, because this is our first meeting? I really appreciate that you're taking your time and talking to me. I just want to know a
Yeah,
little bit about you.
Yeah, definitely. I love to introduce myself in front of you. So my name is Ankit Singh, and I am connecting you from Delhi. And I am a
Wow.
working person. I am working in a multinational company last 8 years.
MNC
That's
company,
all
right?
about me. Yeah, yeah.
MNC. Okay. So may I know something about your work? Like what do you do exactly?
Actually, I am in marketing field, so I used to go in front of the doctor and just promote our brand in front of
Okay.
the doctor. Yeah,
Okay.
and just demand for the prescription.
Okay. So now I'm gonna give hypothetical situation. Okay. I'm a doctor. Okay. Suppose I'm a prestigious doctor, well reputed
Mhm.
doctor. Now just sell me your product. How
Okay,
could you?
so first of all, I would like to greet you that you are giving me time. So thank you very much, doctor, that you have
Okay.
provided me the time. So, doctor, I will be very quick, but I will be very brief in just 2 minutes. So,
Hmm.
I wanted to just highlight about my brand that my brand you.We is very superior for the liver disease. It's reduces elevated liver enzyme within 4 weeks, and we have 7,000 multiple publication on this brand. So, this brand gives you so many benefits regarding to your liver disease.
Okay.
So, would you
And
like to try our brand?
actually, why should I try your brand? Because there are so many, product we are getting on daily basis. So, what is the specialty of your brand?
Yes,
Why
sir.
should I?
Yeah, I am telling you, sir, because sir, we are the number one in this segment, and our
Mhm.
brand is goes 18 instant quality checks, and we have
Okay.
geometrical pattern. There is no duplicacy chance, and we are claiming your enzyme liver reduction will happen in 1 month just, and the other brands claiming 1.5 months. So if you are facing any difficulties to reducing elevated liver enzyme, and you want faster enzyme reduction, then you should go with our brand.
Okay. So, are you taking whole guarantee, like 100% guarantee? Are you taking?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Actually, we have 7,000 publication on my brand, and
Okay.
we got USFDA approval as well as DCGI approval. None of the other brands got USFDA approval, so it's big achievement for our brand that USFDA America has recommended this brand for the liver disease. That is why
Okay.
we are the number one.
Okay. I have to go through the process. I have to ask to my colleagues, and then I will let you know. Okay. Give me your
Yeah,
number,
yeah,
all
sure.
details. Okay. All
Yeah,
right. Okay.
I'm living here.
Good to know that. Okay. How long have you been doing this?
I am here last 7 years.
7 years. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Last 7 years.
Yes.
How is your experience? Are you enjoying this job?
Yeah, I'm very enjoying because I love to travel. So in marketing job, you used to go lots of places. So I love to do this job, and I am enjoying because I did MBA in marketing. So this job suited me. So yeah, definitely
Okay.
I'm enjoying.
Okay. So, what is the difference between say, an MBA student, like a Master of Business Administration? Am I right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So, what is the difference between the person who is working in any like you know at vendor shop? Okay. And this guy is also having experience, like 10 years, 20 years, 30 years of experience. So, what is the difference between MBA students and who are selling, at local shop?
Yeah, there is so much difference according to me because whenever you get any education from reputed college like MBA, there they will teach you how to sell your brands in front of the doctor. There are so many concepts in the market. We have to analyze whether your customer is liking your brand or not. So there are 4 P in marketing: people, person, people, problem solver, pathfinder, and planner. So you have to find your customer in which category. And if you have experience or you have not did a MBA, then it will become little difficult to convert any customer.
But
So MBA definitely help you to convert
sorry,
the customer.
sorry to interrupt here, because I have seen many people who haven't completed their degree. Okay, they're uneducated. Basically, they don't have a degree. Even they haven't completed their 10th standard, but their communication is up to the mark. Okay, and I have seen the students who have completed their MBA, still they're lacking, the language skills. Right. So, what is your take on this?
Yeah, it's all about the dedication and your hard work that will give you so much motivation because if you are doing MBA and you are not doing hard work, then it will goes under the gutter. But if you are a hard worker and you are learning something new on daily basis, then you will get and improve yourself in the market. So I
Because
think this is the major reason.
whenever you go to any shop to buy any clothes or bags, some salesmen are very good at selling the product,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. Right,
Very,
right,
very good at it. Even you are not able to say them no, right?
right. Right.
I
Well,
have seen
definitely
that,
you are
you
right.
know. Yeah,
Right, right.
they will treat you in the way that you will feel, oh my God, I have to purchase something from this guy. Without
Yes, yeah,
purchasing, I have
right.
to give. So that kind of relation they build. It's all about the tactic, marketing, strategies, and these are the real salesmen, I believe.
Right,
It doesn't about, yeah, it doesn't about, it doesn't matter whether you are completed MBA or not. But if you don't have any communication, so what is the use of the
mm,
degree?
right, right, right. But yeah, I think degree gives you opportunity to show your uh, education in front of anyone, because when any vacancy come, then they have set some certain criteria label. If you are MBA, then you are eligible. If you are not MBA, then how you can go there?
I agree. I agree on this point. Like if you want to work in an MNC company, most of the MNC company requires degree first, right?
Yes,
Without degree, they will not let you take an interview, part of an interview, right? Okay, so
right.
this is the thing. I agree with you, but there are so many companies. I tell you, only they require only real communication only. They even will not ask you, your
Mhm.
graduation certificate. They just want to hire the people who are confident in their speaking, and they just want to know the skill. Like they will talk to you personally. They will not ask you even your qualification. They just want to see your confidence, and based on your confidence, they will hire you,
Right,
and you
right,
will get good salary. Like for example, like Demark or like any sales agency. Especially, I'm talking about.
right, right. You are absolutely right.
Yeah.
So I love to know you about yourself.
I'm a villager. I live in a village. Okay, I'm sitting under the tree.
Yeah,
I haven't completed my graduation. Basically, I don't have any degree. Completed my 12th many years ago. Then I dropped out. Wasn't interested to pursue. Once I thought, should I complete MBA or not, or at least BBA? But no, actually, at that time I have lacking financial. Like nobody supported me. And eventually, I thought, why should I? I just want to improve my communication. That's it. All I want from my life. And right now I'm happy. Recently I've started my spoken English classes where I teach students online. Okay, especially in rural areas, people do not have any speaking partner, right? So they're lacking speaking partner. Suppose you are talking to AI, chat GPT all the time, you will get bored, right?
right,
in
right,
the,
right.
in the end you require a actual
Any
speaking partner.
partner. Yes.
Actual speaking partner, that's exactly I providing them. I'm happy, they are also happy, so it is a win-win situation. So
Okay,
guys,
great.
if anyone watching this video, I'm free there. I have my started my online classes. It has been, I think, 1 month, something like that. If anybody want to enroll, so I will welcome them. Please let me know in the comment box.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Definitely. Are you running any YouTube channel as well?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I'm about to upload this video on my channel. But the thing is, nowadays Skype is going to shut down, and so many YouTubers having complained they're not able to save the recording.
Yes.
That's the reason. So I have I'm skeptical about it. After this conversation, whether I'm able to save this recording or not.
Okay, okay. Okay. That is the big problem right now.
Yeah. Actually,
So how
you're
long you have
listening
been running YouTube channel?
recently, like it has been like approximately 2 months. I started getting good responses. Like some of my videos are getting 1.5K, 1.8K. So I'm happy, man. Like, people are really, really struggling to get views on channel. I mean,
Right.
especially they are pressure, right? I'm very happy, glad that this is a way to, get new students. This is a way to improve my communication. This is a way to talking to the strangers and learns new experience from them life, right?
Right, right.
Yeah, I'm happy.
So
At least I'm happy.
apart from chatting with video call, audio call, what do you do for your communication?
I like to watch lots of videos on YouTube. Okay, in fact, in the morning I'm like watching video. Okay, it was very sophisticated video. It is like a group meeting. So many HRs having group discussion. Okay, it is a panel of HR, and they're discussing about like self esteem. Okay, what are the importance of self esteem? It's very important, in especially in the company, right? Because people, I think this is our first interaction. Am I right?
Yeah.
So could you walk me through introduction? I would really appreciate that.
Yeah. Myself Aarti, and I'm from Tamil Nadu, and
Okay.
I'm a student. I'm a student of BSc IT. I'm in my second year. That's it.
Okay. You're student right now. Okay. 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 And you're from Tamil Nadu, right? So which you speak Tamil language.
Yeah.
Okay. Apart from Tamil, do you speak Hindi language?
I know a little bit. Like
Little
I
bit.
have
Okay.
learned.
Okay. Okay. Ma'am, can I know about your hobbies? Like, what skills or what you are really into it? Like, what are the hobbies you're having right now, currently?
When it comes to my hobbies, yeah, like I love I love to cook and I love to watch movies sometimes.
Okay. Okay.
And nowadays I'm focusing on English. Yeah,
Okay.
that's,
Are you good cook?
I think so. Like, yeah, I know a little bit.
Okay. So, what is your favorite dish? Like,
Yeah, I'm a non-vegetarian, so I like chicken biryani.
chicken biryani. Okay.
Um,
Okay. Hmm. So,
what
have
about
you
you?
ever?
Where are you from?
Okay. My name is JD. I'm from Maharashtra. Recently, I have started my online spoken English classes where I teach students who are belongs to rural areas. Okay, because in rural area, students do not have any speaking partner, right? So if you do practice in front of the mirror, or if you just watch videos, so it's not going to help you out to improve your communication, right? So I talk to them one on one. I completed
Okay,
my 12th education and then I dropped out of my college. And lately, I can feel that I'm really passionate about in improving my communication as well as help other students.
okay.
Okay. May I know when did you join this group? Because this is our first interaction.
Yeah, like I have joined this platform before 3 months, but
Okay.
I haven't give any sessions before. Not
Okay.
much.
Okay. So you're not been consistent, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Okay. So
I have to manage my study.
may I know your weaknesses and your strength in your life? Like what are your weaknesses and your strength? Because everybody has some weakness and strength, right? So that's the reason I'm asking this question.
My weakness, yeah, if I talk about my strength, I'm a good listener.
Okay.
So if I come as like,
Okay. And why did you decide that you want to improve your communication? What is the reason behind it? May I know?
yeah, because I'm a IT student, so I'm thinking to enter in IT. So for
Mm-hmm.
entering into IT, English is very necessary, right? So
Necessary.
I'm in my second year. Next year, I'm going to give some interviews. So, yeah, that's why.
Okay. So are you going to give interview in English language or Tamil language?
Yeah, definitely English language.
In English language, because I have a student, he's from Tamil Nadu and he also preparing for interview. So he asked me like, JD, could you help me out because I'm not fluent in English. Okay. So I have been talking with him for 15 days and his English is improving. And so many Tamil Nadu, like in Tamil, I think in Tamil Nadu, people don't speak in Hindi, right? Like, what is your mother tongue is Hindi, yes or no? Sorry, Tamil language, right? Okay. So, what do you think? How many percentage people speak Hindi language over there?
I think,
Ve- Few people.
yeah, 5 to 10, I think,
Okay.
out of 100%.
Hmm. So now I'm gonna ask you some question about grocery, right? Okay. How often do you do grocery shopping?
What are asking?
How often do you do grocery shopping? Like when you go to market to buy something, right? Like a ration.
Yeah, like, yeah, I will go once in a week.
Once in a week. Okay. So do you go alone or with your mom?
I go on only.
Okay, okay. And how much far is it, your grocery shop?
Yeah,
You
it's
have
1 kilometer far away.
1 kilometer. Okay. And how do you commute? How do you commute? I mean, how do you go there? By
Yeah,
bike
I
or
go,
okay,
yeah, by
scooty. Okay, I get it. Hmm. Do you want to ask me any question now? Because apparently I'm asking so many questions. So do you have any question for me?
uh, like okay. Your profession is teaching, right?
Yeah, recently I've started. Like it has been like 2 months. Okay. Recently I've started because I wanted to earn some money, right? So I decided why shouldn't I? Because teaching is something that if you teach someone, so you're going to learn, you know. So it will help you to grow as well in your life. So therefore I decided, instead because I was working in a company, that company had been shut down. It was a contractual based company, and after that I decided let's try to.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, okay. So
Okay.
ma'am, it has been a while. How are you? How you been?
Oh, I'm doing great. What about you?
Yeah, I'm doing great as well. Thank you so much for asking. I know, like recently I have started my online spoken English classes where trying to find the students who are belongs to rural area, because you know very well, they have access of internet, am I right? But they do not have any
Mhm.
speaking. Yes or no? So that
Yeah.
exactly I'm trying to figure it out right now.
Okay.
So ma'am, tell me your journey right now. Are you being consistent nowadays?
Actually, really, I'm not consistent.
Okay. So what are the things are you involved nowadays? Why are you not
I'm
being
not.
consistent?
I'm not that much consistent. The reason is because I'm preparing for aviation industry. So right now I'm busy for the preparations of my aviation industry for uh, like I have to do so much study about the aviation industry. So this is very important for me. So that's why I'm not able to be consistent on this
Okay.
platform or any kind of videos. I'm not making any kind of conversations, all these things. But I'm having conversation on episode and app, which is like for the 7 minutes. So 7 minutes is like not a much time. So I'm not using like this application for now because of my busy schedule. So you sent me message to like yesterday night and
Right.
let's have make a video conversation or something. So I was like let's do it tomorrow because I have free time.
Okay. Okay. Now how about your health right now? You're looking great health wise.
Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm doing well, pretty well.
And you,
uh,
yeah, you mentioned that you're from Himachal Pradesh, am I right?
yes, I'm from Himachal Pradesh.
And recently I heard the news, that attack happened in Kashmir, right? Have you heard about it
Yeah.
or not?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Why not? This like this news is very terrifying and horrible, you can
Very
say.
good.
And
Okay.
yeah,
So there could be so many reasons, right? Why do you think, people are fighting each other, like in terrorism, keep increasing in that area? What is your take on this?
okay. Uh, the the reason they gave and they shoot a man just because they asked their religion, like
Okay,
you are
religion.
Muslim or you are Hindu or not, you are Hindu or Muslim, something maybe. And then when they said like we are Hindu, so suddenly they got shoot,
I
like
think
they
the
got shoot.
main reason, the root of the problem would be the Kashmir, the piece of land, right?
Yes,
Both
yes.
countries are claiming, right? India also claiming this is
Yeah,
our land. Pakistan
yeah,
also.
like
It
half
started
Kashmir
like
is
what? Yeah, it started 100 years ago, like when partition happened, right?
yes,
Yeah, so
and the
it could be
half
very
Kashmir,
difficult. People are suffering from that, right?
yeah, like half Kashmir is in India, half is in Pakistan. So the thing is, I don't know is the problem with these kinds of peoples, and what is running like around these kinds of things, like terrific tax and all these things, terrorist. Oh, this is like very painful. for those who is surviving there, and maybe some of people survived.
Yeah. And when we talk about Kashmir is very well known for like in tourism, right?
Yes,
So it's going to impact on tourism right now. People will not go. You know, I
but
mean, they will go, but like it required time, right? We people require like healing process, right? Then only they are going to, because right now they're not sure. Their places are not, safe. And this is the first time that you know, terrorists attack like civilians, right? Before that, they were attacking only soldiers only. So it could be very serious problem, especially for economy. If you say
yeah,
that economy
yeah,
kind of
but the
thing.
government, okay, so now government take action like regarding this Pakistanis, all the visas are banned and all these things in this river. So I can say the border supply is also banned. But the reason is like politician, like how can I explain this? Like politician for the
That, that they just
public
want to
is
do
not there.
politics, right? Yeah, like see
Yeah.
like what happened because of this incident right now. There could be so many problem will happen between Hindu and Muslim people, right? Misunderstanding, and that will
Yeah.
lead like a lots of conflict, right?
Understanding is causing like very fast time, you can say. This is not for today. This is not for today's. But
Okay.
the question is why this is happening, and at that time there is no like touristed places. There is as will have to have like army at their place at that kind of places, because Kashmir is a very sensitive place. You can say sensitive.
It's like one of the beautiful place of India, right? Like
You
people
can say
go.
it's a beautiful. It's a beautiful, but it's a
Yeah,
dangerous zone. You can say it's
yeah,
a dangerous zone.
yeah.
So
Okay.
the question is that
Government should take very strict action, and they're taking strict action, but people are getting brainwashed, by name of the god, right? Okay,
yes,
and you know very well, like these people came, like 5 6 people came to attack tourism, and they know very well they're going to die because they're in
yes.
outnumber, right? They one day they were going to die, but still they're coming because they
Mhm.
have mindset, I will die, don't care about it. Okay, that kind of mindset they have right now.
Yes, yes, they have the terrorist mindset is like they don't feel any kind of shame about doing these
Yeah.
things, these kinds of things. So the question, but the question is like government is like government is for the public view. Well, what the public says, like we are not fools, we are not stupid, like you are saying we are like we are banned all these things from the Pakistan and all these things, but the problem is why this is happening, why this is happened, what is the reason?
Yeah.
And there is no one like no army forces around the place or
Mhm.
something, and who gave this kind of information to the terrorist?
Weapon supply, man, it is also important thing, right? Like who's supplying them weapons, bombs and guns, AK-47, like this is also very important. We have to keep the mind, they have lots of resources there, right? Somebody supplying the weapons, right? That is the reason they
from
have
the
confidence right now. Okay.
maybe from the Indians, or I think there's two or three locals and others like Pakistanis.
Okay. See, like there should be like a gala, they must have been, crossing the, the borders, right? They know how to access the border, right? And that is the
Yes,
problem. Yeah. You have
yes,
seen like a Bajrangi Bhaijaan, movie. It was very good movie, but they're shown, how they're, trespassing, like commuting at that border. So that is
yes.
also very serious issue.
And the thing is like public is not stupid, and you are
Yeah.
saying like moving around the steps, like we are banning all the things from the Pakistan, cut ties with all cut ties with Pakistan, all these things, but public is not stupid, because the uh, what is the reason, like why this is happening? No security around the place, like Kashmir is a very
Actually,
sensitive.
when you talk about in that area, when the attack happened recently, that area is not reachable easily. So you have to go on the horses or you have to go on the foot. Okay. So very far away from like, a security. So that is the reason the terrorists choose that particular area to attack the civilians.
Mhm. But terrorists know about all the places. Like they
Yeah,
have
they
knowledge of.
understand. They see like, they also born and brought up in those areas, right? Probably. So
Yeah,
they know
all
very
of
well the knowledge area, right? The knowledge of that particular area. So
we
even
are
we
so.
don't know what are their motivation, right? They could have been gone through very terrible that probably we are not able to see. But killing, people, innocent people, it is not moral things to do, right? They are going to get punishment, obviously.
Like the one thing, only one thing, you are Hindu or Muslim, and they ask only one thing, like one word,
But
Hindu or
but
Muslim. If it's yes.
but one thing you also know, there is one guy, okay, he belongs to Muslim, okay, okay, and that particular guy also got shot because he tried to snatch the gun, and he was a Muslim. He tried to stop them, like, why are you killing innocent people? And
Mhm.
but they didn't listen to him and they shot him.
Yes,
So
yes, and the guy
not
is
only people here.
only one in their family.
Yeah, yeah. See, like the military is, they're definitely going to take action, but the thing is, this kind of safe are not safe anymore, right? For traveling,
But
right?
military is taking action, like, but not by themselves. If the government give the in India, if the government gives any kind of order, so they took action. Obviously, they are going to take action. But this question is for government,
Yeah. See,
not
government
government.
knows everything. Okay, like see, like when we talk about like militaries knows what is the exact problem. Okay, but sometimes the like, politics also happening, right? Like maybe the politics issues they are not able to take proper action, right? So I think military should have like a total access of that particular area. Then only they're going to get rid of such a terrorism from that area, right?
Recently, I seen one news like PM Modi is coming Bihar or something. Bihar district, sorry, Bihar state,
Mhm. No, actually,
and
yeah, actually, Modi at that time was there, like I think in Dubai. Okay, he was having meeting,
uh,
and when the news broke out, he decided to come to Delhi. Okay, he
mhm.
come to Delhi right now. Probably he's gonna visit to the victims family.
Uh, but the news is like, I don't know if this is true or false, but the news is like, we are not going to welcome the Modi in our state in a very grand way or all these things, and like people are so much angered with these kinds of things, and they are very showing their anger towards uh, terrorism attacks and all these things, and government are not doing nothing.
See, like obviously people are going to get angry because it is a major setback, right? Because when you talk about Kashmir, we have very good images, right? When you talk about 90s, 80s, they there are so many movies had been filmed in those areas. So because of the Kashmir is very famous because of the movies, the scenery of that particular place, right? Now people are afraid to go there, right? So you just imagine like
Yes,
how many terror people have, right?
yes, but the question, one question also arises, like, where is the security?
So like we have to imagine like security is there, but security guard cannot go in those areas, right? Secluded areas, isolated areas. They will not go there, and that is the reason these terrorists getting advantage of it. See,
Yes,
even if you have world class security, you cannot develop the security. You can send the security in a secluded area, right? Because you have priority. This area is your most priority. Okay, when attack happen, then they will send armies in that particular area. Yeah.
yeah, but this is very important. Like, if you know this place is very famous for touristed, and all the people visited on this place, these kinds of place. So this is very important. Like, it should be a very critical condition, and this is something very horrifying to
And
define.
there was a guy, okay, who was a Navy officer, right? Like he was 26 years old.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
and I saw some pictures of him. Like wife is crying. It has been like 6 or 7 days, right? Only they were on honeymoon. Okay,
It's very
initially they
violent.
yeah. Initially they try to go to Europe, like abroad to celebrate the honeymoon, right? But they didn't
Hmm.
get a visa. Okay, so because of that, they decided to go to Kashmir. So
Yes.
very tragic end there, and people are very angry. See, like not only like in Kashmir, people died. Like people died from different country, state like
No,
Maharashtra,
no.
Gujarat,
And from the foreigner, from the foreign countries as well.
foreign
Foreign
countries.
countries.
Okay, I
Yes.
don't know that.
Yeah, I heard like in maybe news. I heard something like from the foreigners, and maybe one or two foreigners are also visited at that place at that
Oh,
time. And
they also died. Okay, they killed them, right?
yeah,
See, that the mindset of terrorism, these terrorists are very dangerous. They don't care about whether they're going to die or not. Okay, that is the makes them very most dangerous thing. You know,
but what do you can like see like
now
the
we have
time.
to take some precaution. How we are going to prevent. Yeah, how we are going to prevent such a kind of scenarios. Okay, because peoples are civilians are very scared now. Visiting those
And
particular area.
maybe they didn't vote couch uh, till now.
Okay. See, like nowadays securities, I think, especially when you talk about the Kashmiri people, right? Like they are also very supportive. Okay, they also condemn, like they're also kind of criticizing the act which had been happening right now, because Muslim also died, Hindu also died. Okay, so we have to understand that these we have to prevent such a scenarios in like there should be some kind of laws, you know that in particular areas, because Pakistan will keep doing this thing because they still believe the particular piece of land is belongs to them. Okay,
Yes.
that is the main,
And
main.
they are going very stubborn, and they are like doing these things cowardly. You can say this is very
Yeah,
coward. If you are able to see face to face like all these things, so you can.
officially these people are not going to agree. Like we are sending the people, right? Officially they are not like we are promoting to terrorism. We are supplying the guns, weapons to those
Yeah.
peoples. Okay, but because this is about politics, these things are happening, and nowadays so many people also corrupt, and I think that is the reason these things are keep happening nowadays.
Because some of maybe some of our sides of people, our Indian sides of people also
There could be
much with it.
people can people get corrupt easily, right? That is
Yes.
the issue. Yeah, corruption is everywhere in every sector of field.
Yeah.
There is a corruption, right? Even if you go to police station to file an FIR, they will not file your FIR easily. If you bribe them, there could be possible they will take it, and these officers don't want to admit openly. Okay, they need some money.
Yeah,
So
money
that
is everything.
money is everywhere. Money is
Yeah.
important
More
nowadays.
than
If you
any
don't have
human.
money, yeah.
This is very disgusting thing to like.
Okay, ma'am, tell me something about your life, like right now, how your life is going on, how is your study going on? I think you're looking very energetic today. Like, I think you're doing well
Uh,
in your life.
I don't know why I'm not intelligent because uh, you know what, I have one test today evening.
Okay.
So that's
Okay.
why that's why I'm a little bit nervous about the test. But the thing is very difficult about related my courses and all these things. And the thing is, I'm not paying any kind of attention like in improving my English. Or this is very bad thing for me and
Ma'am,
my
what are your good and bad habits? Because everybody has good and bad habits, right? Like my bad habits would be like I have developed the habit each and every day I like to drink lots of tea or coffee. Okay, this is my bad habit. Okay, so I'm trying to cut off this thing because it is it's not good for my body. I'm skinny person, like skinny guy. Okay, so I want to put some weight, I want to eat healthy. Whatever I want to put in my body, I should be very conscious about it, right? So do you have such bad habits in your life? I want to know that.
I have so many bad habits. I did
Okay.
I don't even count these kinds of habits. Um,
Yeah.
Firstly, I'm very sluggish and
Sluggish.
at
Okay.
the morning, yeah, at the morning, I'm not a morning person. I'm a night owl.
Okay.
And uh, second, that I'm very lazy. I don't know why. Today I'm much like, but otherwise
Okay.
I'm very lazy and um, Yeah, and nowadays my habit is I'm not doing any kind of like thing for improving my English, and this is
Okay.
very bad because my profession is all about English.
Okay.
So
So,
I'm
ma'am,
yeah,
may I know, like, do you have a sibling or not? Because I
I
haven't.
yeah, I do have one younger brother.
Okay, how
He's
old is he right now? Studying in
he's
school or?
he is 2 years younger than me. Like he's around 21, and he's completed his graduation. And right now he's thinking like joining any university or all these things, or maybe this year.
And how is the relationship with your brother? Because most of the siblings are fighting, right? Do you fight with him often?
Obviously,
Okay.
obviously, obviously, but
Who give up? Who give
yeah,
up
he's
easily? Who give up easily? Like you or
oh, so like he's I can say he's calm.
okay, calm guy.
I'm yeah, I'm not calm. I'm like
Okay.
I have anger issues, most of anger
Okay, anger
issues.
issue. Okay.
But he's calm,
So, ma'am,
so we don't
what are
have
your
that
uh,
fight.
what are your priorities? Like, what would be your first priority right now?
Okay, so firstly, my first priority is like I'm going to like tell about my only for my studies because this right now my short term goal is like firstly improving my English, and secondly like I have to crack the interview for the
Okay.
aviation.
Okay. And what would be your second priority?
Already said to
Okay, I'm sorry.
yeah.
Okay.
First English, and second is to crack my interview for aviation industry.
And how much salary are you expecting? It would be confidential. Like if you feel comfortable, so how much salary expectation you have at this point? Suppose if you able to crack the job interview, so how much salary you're expecting?
Okay, so do you know about aviation industry?
Sorry, what? Come again?
You know about aviation industry?
I don't know, honestly.
Aviation industry is like I'm preparing for um like cabin crew.
Okay.
Yeah. So cabin crew, ground staff, like air hostess.
Aerospace. Okay.
Yes. So
Do you have any like relative or any friends who are already working in this domain?
no, no, no,
No,
no,
I
no.
don't
I'm
have.
the
Okay. Okay, so ma'am, I think my time is up, and thank you so much for giving your beautiful time. Okay, and
yeah.
it's my pleasure to talk. And nowadays, I don't have any opportunities because Skype having lots of issues. I'm not able to make
Mhm.
videos as well. You're also having the same. I don't know whether I'm going to have this recording or not. If I'm going to be
Sometimes
lucky, then I will. Yeah.
yeah, sometimes the problem is like we are not able to record the video on Skype app because there is no option
Yeah.
like for recording. And
Okay.
yeah, one thing I want to say, like today my English is like not much better. I don't know why because I'm having a conversation like very a long time.
Yeah. We take breaks. That's will it's happen. Like if you take 10 days of gap, 5 days of gap, would be very difficult to get back on the track, right?
That's why I'm saying like I already take like maybe 2 weeks. Uh,
Gap, right?
mhm. So this
Okay, ma'am.
is
Can you send me one
so
thumbnail? One photo for thumbnail? I would appreciate
oh,
that.
I will send or you can take.
Okay, okay. Bye for now then. Bye.
Okay, bye. Thank you so much.
The best.
Yeah, we can say about this topic, huh? Nuclear family versus joint family. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So first I want to say about joint family. Joint family also very important because we need partner, we need support, and after getting married we need support. Actually
Yeah.
we don't know about the after getting married it's very difficult to handle, and after become a mother it's very uphill task because we have to raise our children, and we are doing it. Yeah, as a mother if we are doing any job, like if both partner are doing job, that it's very difficult to caring our children.
Mhm.
So joint family is better, but it's very difficult to uh, manage everything because sometimes we need some time and aloneness. Okay, and sometimes it's very difficult to handle because now everybody has a different type of life. Initially everybody used to face this problem, handle situation, but now it's very difficult because everybody educated. If we want to get educated bride, then we have to sacrifice with her. But now it's very different because we can say about mother-in-law. She said ki this is my house, then I want to say and you have to follow me, and I can act you in a bank and call me sungli pe nachana. So then that is a very, we can say, huge difference between this time. And in a nuclear family also very tough. We can say if we are doing job, then we can't get time for our children. And mostly we have to send our children in a hostel. Okay, and if we are not capable doing this, sending our children in a hostel, then we have to hire anybody like a to somebody, we can say. So it's very difficult, and we can't leave our children at home because now my husband is a local, we can say, government employee, and he lives outside. Then I have to handle everything. Some suddenly I am called in a school, so I
Mhm.
have to go there. So it's very difficult because I have to leave every work that time. Instantly, I have to go there. So it's very difficult in a nuclear family. And for this, we had to leave our job. We can say four ladies, they had to sacrifice after getting married if they are living in a nuclear family. And in a joint family, we can say there are advantages also. We can take support. If we are not well, then we are not in a mood for doing house and chores and any work, then we can take food, and all family member can make food and care our children, and they can handle everyone. So that is
And
a very hmm.
see, like everything has pros and cons, am I right? Like being in living in nuclear family, it could be, for some people, suppose you don't have a mutual understanding between both family, right? Then it could be very difficult living together because always quarrel is happening, right? Something. So what happens? Sometimes it could be very difficult to having peace of mind, right? So I believe that everything
Yeah,
has pros and
everything is possible. We can say now it's very difficult. Initial time, actually, in ancestor time, it was very easy because they were habitual of doing this type of house and chores and follow mama's rule, sasuman's rule. But now it's very difficult because we are educated and we also spent before marriage in a study time. We also spend our 15, 20 years for education. So we
Mhm.
want to do something. We have a desire. It doesn't matter after getting married, we can sacrifice and you can fulfill your desire.
Yeah. It could be, uh conservative mindset of society, right? Like, we have old mindset, like, if any girl's going to have baby, right, children, then they have to take care of the house and children's, and if they're working they have to stop working, right? But nowadays, suppose if you're completed your post graduation and graduation, you have response, you will thinking, you will have that thought that I must have to, continue my job. Okay, you want to grow somewhere, right? Like, so that is the reason most of the family go for, like, nuclear family, because they don't want any distraction, right? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because
But
some certain responsibility will come if you live in a joint family, kind of, it depends
yeah,
on individual. Yeah.
yeah, but now there are so many conservative people available.
Mhm.
Yeah, they always follow their old culture rule.
Yeah.
Actually, after getting married, it's a culture. You should not go outside. You should leave your
Yeah.
job. After getting married, you have to follow in-laws rule, not your mother's rule.
Mm.
So, and
Yeah.
we can say
So,
bride also think, yeah, why actually after getting married, why should I leave, not your son? Your son also got married, so your rule only for me, not for your son. So
yeah,
it's
absolutely.
difficult to handle, and that is the reason they want to live in a nuclear family. Hmm.
Yeah. Mhm. And how do you deal with your anxiety stress? because right now you're like housewife, right, working as housewife. So how would you handle the stress, because children sometimes they will be very naughty, very noisy, right, create some problems, or and you have like housework, right, chores and those things. So how do you manage all of these things? It could be I can see my mom, right, she is working all the time right? So how do
Yeah,
you manage?
say every woman has a intangible power.
Okay.
Then, yeah, we can say they can handle everything. After waking up, they have to send their children to school. Okay,
Hmm.
and after sending, we have 6 hours, 7 hours for doing our work, house and
Hmm.
chores and cleaning house, and we can get if we have some desire like a I want to speak English, and I have to get time because it's my desire. And after doing my work within this hour, okay, within we can say 6 hours, 6 and 7 hours, and after coming my children, it's not a student. After coming my children from school, then I have to manage them. I have to make them understand, make them, we can say, feed them, make them so do so many work. So it's a very difficult, but yeah, we can do as a mother. We have an intangible power. We can do everything, and we we can say we can spend for 7 hours. 7 hours after sending them. So we have 7 hours. Within 7 hours, we can do anything, whatever we want. We can teach. We can speak English, and we can do house and chores. So we can do. Yeah, we can, and we
Okay,
want
ma'am.
to enjoy life. Yeah, we want to enjoy in our life. Then we can hire anything, like we can dance, we can hum song, we can do chit chat with a friend. So we can do this type of activity.
Okay, ma'am, when did you become serious about language learning? When did you become serious?
Yeah. Before 1 year, I decided to join my children's school. I told you I was teacher. I
Okay.
decided to join school, but after going there, then I saw Hindi is not allowed.
Not
I have
allowed. Okay.
not allowed. Yeah,
Okay.
Hindi is allowed. Hindi is not allowed. Only English. Only actually, I will have to say in English everything with the
Everything.
student, with the with the student, with the teacher, with the parents in a PTM. So it's very difficult. After showing, then I didn't say a word to teacher. Then I thought, oh my God, I have to learn English. It's not up to the mark. And since then, I have been speaking.
Hmm.
Yeah, I have
Ac-
been speaking.
Yeah. According to you, what would be the most difficult part when it's come to speaking, when it's come to learning the language? What would be
Initial
the
part. Initial part, actually, initial when we start this journey, we
okay?
always confuse. What should we speak? Which grammar we should use? It's a very used grammar. Actually, it's very difficult to deep in this grammar. And from where we should start. So it's very difficult to understand. But yeah, we should keep passion, and first we have to start from beginning like a sentences, because if you know about the sentences, then you can mix past, future, present, and you can make one story, because when we make one story, then we have to use past, future, present.
Mhm.
Gradually, we can collect lots of vocabulary, idioms, and active, passive, causative, conditional. Gradually, because this journey till the end, that is a language. That is a
Okay.
language we have to copy the person. Hmm.
Okay. Uh, should we focus on grammar as a beginner, because there are so many misconception about, because grammar is confusing. Even somebody achieve their advanced level, still they find grammar is difficult to learn. So would you recommend to someone who just started up language learning to learn the grammar, or should it like happen naturally? What do you think about it? Should we focus on grammar initially?
Yeah, we can say about teenager, after teenager, like after getting married, after crossing into BA, if we want to learn this language, that is a very difficult for student. We can say my son, he is in second class. Now he is learning tenses in a second class. In our time, we were not learning this type of language since first class, but nowadays every school use this language since first class. So they actually till the inter they are not worried. When did we learn this grammar rule? They think we are habitual of this language. But after crossing inter BA, we want to learn this language, then we are worried. We have to learn this grammar because we don't know. We don't have any partner environment and we are not habitual, and it's very difficult to understand, listen. And
Okay.
then we think whenever we listen any podcast, any conversation, it's very difficult to understand what is the past, what is the future. So we have to learn. Mm.
Okay. There are so many students, there are so many students are living in rural areas, right? And especially in rural area, they do not get encouragement to learn the language, right? And they're struggling to get a speaking partner. So what would be the best way to get a speaking partner? What would you say those students?
It's very easy. We have social media. Everybody
Social.
has a phone. Yeah, everybody has a phone, and a phone because social media is a ubiquitous.
Okay.
Everywhere we can find. Yeah, that is a family of speaking. Now we have a lots of group. We can say WhatsApp group in all time when we were a student. Actually, we can say about myself. When I was a student, this type of activity I didn't find.
Okay.
Okay, at that time, phone was not available, and English when actually I was teacher 10 years ago, that time I used to teach English subject 1 to 5th, but I used to speak Hindi with the teacher, with the student. It was actually English language was not available there. Actually, whenever I know how to make sentence, I can
Mm-hmm.
write. But speaking part is very difficult
Mm-hmm.
because I have an environment. And now we have an environment. We have a WhatsApp group. Now I don't have a, now I'm living in a city. I don't have an environment, but I have to connect with a person by the social media. So everywhere we can find social media is a ubiquitous.
But it
So
could.
we can't say.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm sorry to interrupt you here. Sorry to cut you off, but social media could have very negative impact on us because once you started to scroll, so you never realize how many hours you're scrolling there, and it could be very difficult to find appropriate speaking partner, right? Because suppose you're connecting to someone you don't like the vibe, right? You will not find a genuine person who are really interested to learn, right? Because there are so many applications, especially boys, they just want to talk to girls only, right? Especially they want to connect with. So these things are also I experience. Okay, so it could be very headache, if you don't find a right partner, speaking partner. So
Mhm.
that is the reason few people should be there whom you can trust, right? And you can have speaking partner with them on daily basis.
Okay, okay. Yeah, actually, we think they are not supporting us. Initially, I coped this problem. I compared this problem. At that time, actually, nobody wanted to pick up my audio call because I didn't aware of video call. I didn't know how to maintain eye contact. I was worried in a video call. But yeah, uh, we can say it's very easy. If somebody wants to ignore you, you also ignore. There's so huge type of platform available. Yeah, we can say we are worried for negativity because scrolling for flight and while scrolling phone, everybody think. Yeah, so we have to aware of this.
Yeah.
We actually want at two time we should take phone 2 hour in a day. Okay, that is enough. Sometimes we have to keep away from the phone. We want to learn this language, we want to take any class, we want to take or 1 hour. Okay, so if we hire any teacher, she also teaches us 1 hour approx.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is enough.
Okay,
We have to
ma'am.
obey.
Which social media application do you use most?
Actually, before 1 year, I didn't aware about this social media. I had one Instagram and some actually one is a partner. He was YouTuber. And
Okay.
yeah, suddenly he called me and he said, "Ma'am, actually, I want to make video with you." Then I said, "Okay, how?" I don't know because before 1 year I was not able to speak. I knew, but I was not able to speak. Then he said, oh ma'am, after listening, then he said, ma'am, yeah, actually, now you are not perfect in a video call, but I can join you in a one group. It's a Skype group. So then I said, okay. And after finding, then I joined. And since then, I have been speaking. So
Okay.
now I actually now I have lots of group, WhatsApp group, Skype group, and a Skype group will be set down after a few days. So now I have lots of group. We can say me. I am now. I'm knowing ki we can connect via the Meet, via the Zoom. It's very different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And why do you think our body language is very important to be a more fluent? Because I have seen, if you use your body language, your fluency also improve.
yeah, it's very influencer. Yeah,
Yeah. Body
actually, if while speaking, if you stand like a statue and you keep speaking, then other person can laugh. You laugh like you are laughing. Huh?
Actually, ma'am, what happened? Like right now, I really want to have mobile stand so I can keep my mobile phone and I will express my my body gesture like openly. But at this point, I have to hold my phone and only one hand I'm using right now. So, yeah, yeah, that's difficult. That I have to improve.
Okay, you have improved. Okay, while phone, while making video.
Yeah. Okay, ma'am. I think that's it for today. Okay, we have been talking to each
Yeah.
other for 20 minutes. Okay, I
Okay,
really appreciate that. I really like your confidence as well, and it is my privilege to talk to you. Okay, ma'am. Bye for now.
thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye. Keep practicing. Have fun. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.